If you're just joining us, this Cygnus vehicle is approaching its capture point 10 to 12 meters away from the space station. It's currently just on the outside of 20 meters away. Previously, it did a brief hold at 30 meters away, and then again at the 250-meter mark. Both of these milestones were expected and planned into the timeline of today's events. Cygnus is on the move once again to its capture point, on its way to becoming attached to the space station's Earth-facing port on the Unity module.
Station Houston on 2 for your S1 view. We think you're going to run out of room there on your screen. If you take a look at step 3 in 1.110 and pan per step 3.1, you should be able to continue that tracking the vehicle in monitor 1. Roger.
Cygnus is now nearing 15 meters away from the space station as the space station crosses over the United Arab Emirates. You're now getting live views of the camera on the leads, or the latching end effector of the space station's robotic arm. The robotic arm will capture Cygnus today at the controls of NASA astronaut Chari, with astronaut Kayla Barron with the assist. They're now in the cupola with eyes on Cygnus. Once captured, they'll hand off control of the robotic arm to the robotics officer here in Mission Control Houston. Cygnus has now arrived at its capture point. At this point, one final go, no-go poll will be conducted here in Mission Control Houston and with the flight control team over in Dulles, Virginia. With a go from Flight Director Brandon Lloyd, Roger Chari is go for capture. The poll is expected to begin here shortly.
Station Houston on 2. Confirm capture point hold for step 8 in 1.102.
Station copies. Perform step 8 of 1.102.
Cygnus is now at its capture point, holding steady about 12 meters away from the space station. Cygnus is now at the capture point, and the go-no-go poll is underway.
Houston Station, capture conditions confirmed and crew ready for Cygnus capture.
Stand by for capture.
Standing by.
Station Houston on 2. Go for Cygnus capture sequence, step 4 in 1.110, Cygnus capture. Begin monitoring the backaway cue card.
Station copies. Go for capture sequence. Backaway cue card applies.
After polling green across the board, Capcom Jackie Mahaffey communicated with the crew in orbit that we are go for capture. With the go for capture, you may start to see the robotic arm inch closer to the spacecraft in preparation for its upcoming grapple. The arm is expected to make contact with the capture target, followed by the closing of the snares on the lee, or the latching end effectors. In other words, the robotic's arm's hand will firmly grab its target. We just got confirmation that the robotic arm is in motion. At the bottom of the spacecraft, you'll see a circle with a sort of pinwheel pattern on it and a black strip on top. That's Cygnus's capture target there on the spacecraft service section. We're continuing to close in. The snares are at work here on the robotic arm of Canadarm2. And we have confirmed capture of Northrop Grumman's 17th commercial resupply mission at 3:44 a.m. Central Time as the space station and the SS Piers Sellers Cygnus are flying over the Indian Ocean.